Hey Patty, so we're here on Cypress Road. I'll give you a 360 of the neighborhood before we start this tour. We've got a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom. We've got a office and Florida room in the backyard. The driveway here can probably fit about 6 cars. It's a extended driveway. We've got a 2-car garage. Probably want to add eventually a little ramp here coming into the front porch area. This is the nice cat that's been following me around for probably the last 30 minutes now. But this is our front patio area. Definitely have room to get some chairs out here or just kind of keep it the way it is. But as we walk into the house, we've got all the lights turned on. We've got our main hallway here up front. Right off to the right-hand side, we've got a dining room with space. And then immediately off to the left-hand side, we've got an office. Now, this could be considered a 4th bedroom, but because there's no closet in here, it has to be considered a office by Florida law. Now, stepping back out and looking at the dining room again, we've got 3 nice windows that look out into the front yard. The front door is going to have 4 windows, which lets in a lot of natural light. And then in the office area, same as in the dining room, 3 windows letting in a lot of light. Now we'll walk straight down and we're going to come into the living room area, which your son said has more than enough room for your entertainment equipment. Veering off to the right-hand side is we're going to have our kitchen area and then basically a second dining room area. Now, I'll swing back through the dining room and show you the entrance number 2 that you can go through. So we've got entrance number 2 into the kitchen, where we've got our backsplash, stainless steel appliances. The vents here on the oven and microwave actually blow out, which is really nice. The refrigerator has a ton of space. So you can see this is a big refrigerator, but it's got about 4 or 5 more inches it could go back, and about 3 or 4 inches it can come up higher. All the pantries are going to be pretty large, so you're going to get a ton of space, not just in the front, but on the other side of the counter space, you also have cabinet space. So they utilize all sections of the island. So you're going to have a ton of space to put all your pots, pans, appliances, everything of that nature. And then also on this side, you have all this cabinet space. We've got a pantry located in here. They utilize the left side of the door as well too, which is great because they don't always do that anymore in a lot of these builds. 2 windows there covered up, but if you wanted to remove those coverings, it'll let in natural light. And what we'll do is we'll go to the guest wing next. We'll start with the owner's wing, which is going to be coming back down this way. And as we veer off to our left, we've got the owner's suite. The floors are really nice. They have actually used a upgraded carpet. It's thick and soft. So me and your son were kind of playing with that for a little bit. Really nice carpet. 2 windows off to the back, looking in the backyard. And the bathroom has a lot of space and a lot of options here. So you've got the double sinks and all of the cabinet space down low. Off to the right, we're going to have our first closet, which is going to be a linen closet. All tiled floors. And then veering off to the left, we've got a walk-in vaulted ceiling closet. So in here, we've got a lot of space. They've got LVP floors. And then swinging back around, we've got our bathroom, tub and shower area, and then some privacy glass leading right across the toilet. So you'd have some options here because with so much space in these cabinets and in this walk-in closet, if you wanted to redo the shower and just have a walk-in shower, You don't necessarily need this closet because as we go down the next hallway, there's going to be multiple closets in that hallway. So you have definitely have some options in here if you wanted to redo this and kind of customize it in any way. So we'll walk back through the owner's suite and we'll go down the hallway that I was talking about. So this hallway here is what connects us to the kitchen. And as we come down this hallway, we've got off to the left a coat hanger closet. And then we've got the washer dryer room. And then we're going to have the hallway that leads into the garage. Now, washer dryer, about 2 feet of space to the left, some storage across the top. And as I turn the camera around, what you'll notice is you got about 6-7 feet going backwards where they've put in some shelving. I think you could get a sink in, you could get a little desk so you can fold your clothes. Whatever it is, you definitely have the ability and the space to do it in here. All tile floors as well. Now coming down the hallway, we've got our garage. It's about right there is about 3 inches up. So eventually we could put a little ramp to make stuff easier to walk in. Might not be necessary right away, but definitely have the ability to do that because this garage, your average car is going to come to probably right here. So you're going to have a good amount of space to kind of do whatever you want with this way. But we've got a full 2-car garage. It's a concrete block house, which is nice because it's just, in my opinion, I wish all houses were concrete block. And then going up, like I was showing Corey, we've got our attic space with an upgraded ladder going into there. And it's hydraulic controlled, so I don't actually need to pull that up. It'll just pull itself up. Water heater, AC, metal garage. And we've got our fuse box out here as well. Now, we'll walk down towards the guest wing. If we were to make our right, we will go out into the Florida room, bonus room area, but we'll go through the guest area first. Guest bedroom, double door closets, fan up top. This looks out into the front yard. Now, this bathroom right here is going to have tile floors, quartz countertop, a really large window, a really large mirror. It's got the privacy glass window. We've got some handrails that are all in the shower. This shower just steps up about 2 inches off of the ground. So again, we could flatten that out to have a 0 entry. And then we've got some additional linen space in here. And all the windowsills in this house are coming with a marble windowsill, which was a really nice touch by the builder. Guest room 2 is neat because one of the things I like about it is this is a queen size bed. So it gives you the sense that you have a lot of space. You could get a king bed in here really easily. And then we've got our double doors, double closets over in there. But what I thought was really neat about this is they've got double French doors, which are going to lead us to the boat, which is going to lead us to the Florida room. So we'll enter that by walking out that way. But that was done by the homeowners. They added that on. Now in here, not only do we have blinds and shades, which pull down, we have double French window doors and some privacy glass that lead up against it. So out here is where we've got our bonus room. And I've got the camera on as wide of a frame as I can, but it's really spacious. And sometimes the videos and cameras don't do justice.
But they've got a makeshift bed right here, television. They use like a bamboo for the siding, like a light wood. It's very nice. And then this is what we were just looking at. These double French doors lock from the inside, and they have locks up top. So there's multiple locks to them, and that will take you right into that guest bedroom that we had been in. This window is going to look out towards the side yard, where we've got the backyard, side yard, and leads into the front yard. Your son actually knows that neighbor, or that neighbor right there. He's a local sheriff. These windows look out to the backyard, and then they tightened off that corner. Nice, they actually got some really nice stainless steel fans in here. But they even created that into a little nook work zone. Our third set of French doors going outside. Now, one thing I told Corey is there's a little like drop off right here. So I think getting like a banister, or even he was mentioning possibly putting in like a nice deck, wooden deck, white deck out here could be really nice. But nice privacy tree, little meditation zone in there. They've got the hurricane shutters, which have these on them right here. So that'll get you some discount points on homeowners insurance. And then off this way, what we'll notice is they've got another meditation area, garden zone set up, which I think is great. They've got their grill, different types of concrete along the floor, which is cool. It definitely adds in a nice ambiance. And some big trees for some good shade. Now, your son was mentioning we might want to take this and extend it down a little bit to give the door some more room. We got some water softeners over there as well in the AC. The roof, I don't have the exact year yet on the roof, but the listing agent told me the roof is going to be considered a newer roof. So I think it was replaced within the last 5 years, which again is good, helps out with insurance costs and also safety. We'll swing around to the other side of the house. Again, nice tree here. I mean, could replace this tree, but it's not bad. It does provide a lot of nice light and protection. They did a good job with their gardening. Really, all corners of the house are taken care of with the gardening. That's the local sheriff's house right there. And apparently there's like I think he said a fireman also lives in that house there. He also mentioned pulling this up a little bit, bringing that up to give the dogs a little bit more room in the backyard. And if you notice along the left-hand corner, again, they've taken care of all of that gardening there. So really impressed with this house overall. Super clean. And I think cleanliness is kind of one of the more important things that I look at when I'm coming into a house. Really clean. They've done a lot of upgrades. Still some room for some more upgrades. But in a nice neighborhood, real safe area. Some firemen, sheriffs living in and around the corners. I'll get this video sent over to you, and then any questions that you have about it, just give me a buzz, give me a phone call, and we can review it. But definitely a really good, safe pick overall. A lot of space. So if you had any concerns about storage or space, a ton of room in here. And yeah, like I said, I'll get this video sent over to you soon, and I'll give you a buzz. I'll give you a follow-up phone call.